Corporate story. Zee Entertainment has now moved the NCLAT seeking a stay on the insolvency proceedings. Yesterday, the NCLT, on the back of IndusInd Bank's plea, allowed the initiation of insolvency proceedings against Zee. Latha joins us now to explain what this could mean for the company's proposed merger with Sony and what legal experts have to say. Latha.
Well, the company Zee Entertainment had no option but to go to NCLAT because the NCLT process has to be stopped. They have to get a stay. If the NCLT process runs, then the promoters and the management are taken off and the committee of creditors will take over the company, which obviously they don't want because they have to run the company and conduct the merger. Now, what are the chances that Zee will get a stay? The chances, according to legal sources, is good because the loan in dispute is not something that Zee has taken from IndusInd. Apparently, what Zee has done is, Zee is itself almost debt-free. It has given a comfort to IndusInd in a loan it has given to its old group company, City Network. And the loan, in technical language, arrangement is called Debt Service Reserve Account. And apparently, the comfort that Zee gave was that it will always ensure that in that account, 1 quarter's interest and principal is maintained. But then City Network became an NP. It defaulted. And now IndusInd is asking Zee to pay up that money because it gave that comfort letter. It is seeing it as a guarantor. Zee has taken IndusInd to the Delhi High Court where it is fighting that case. So chances are Zee will tell NCLAT that this is actually a loan in dispute that IndusInd is trying to take from them, and therefore this NCLT petition should be quashed. Now, does NCLAT have the right? There are precedents that NCLAT can take such a view. The Supreme Court in the Vidarbha Industries case had said that NCLAT can, or for that matter even NCLT, can decide whether to admit a case or not on the merits of the case. And here Zee has a good chance of saying that this is a bad case in the first place. The other things that apparently Zee can bring forth is that the claim was made by IndusInd during COVID. And at that time, many of those cases were not allowed because of the COVID period. So the case is not even maintainable. Zee can also argue that when NCLT pronounced the judgment, it had not allowed Zee to make a case. It had only taken written submission, not entertained them in person, and therefore procedure was not followed. According to legal, Zee has a good chance of getting a stay, but until the stay comes, you can't be sure.
Yes, we cannot preempt what the NCLAT may or may not do. Latha, many
yeah, Shri, apparently
yes,
even the amount in dispute is only 83 crore, we are given to understand.
All right, we will be tracking that developing story. Latha, many thanks for joining us. Now, Bengaluru is playing host to the first major G20